How's the environment different to Baiteze?
Meet Stephen Carvell, East London's version of Declan Rice, who most recently switched from Baiteze to arch rivals East London Ballers. But why? You know Uncle Rootz had to find out. This is Rootz exclusive.
Great ball. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Rootz TV, man. FA Sunday Cup semi-final, joined by my man Carvell from East London Ballers, man. How you doing, brother?
Thank you, all good.
Yo, it's been a while since we caught up, bro. Like, talk to you about the journey to get to this moment in time, bro.
It's been a tough one, to be honest. Obviously, national cups, as you know, I think teams only enter if they believe they can win it, to be honest. Previous rounds, we played Baiteze, we played
That one must have been a bittersweet moment as well, though, right?
75 minutes played, it is currently 4-1. Baiteze needs something extraordinary for real, bro. That one there, all the way. Oh my days, man. Nah, is this a shot or is this a cross? Either way, it's 5-1. Nevertheless, we've got Bruno on the far side. Bruno cuts in, he shoots, he scores! Come on! Throw-in's taken, and it's out for a goal kick. We haven't got time for it. That's the end of the game. Baiteze have lost 5-4.
It was, to be honest. I would have wished we played them not in the National Cup, but obviously once it came down to the National Cup, we kind of just had to do the job on the day, and that's what we done. Then the next round we played AC Milano. They were from our league as well. Comfortable win. And then we played UTR.
Okay.
And yeah, we turned up that day as well.
So throwing on the near side for East London Ballers. It's thrown into the 10, who I believe is Carvell, previously of Baiteze. A little bit of a mix-up at the back yet again. And the 7 is on hand to score, and I don't know if you recognise it. Fact remains, it's a free kick to East London Ballers, curled towards the box. Thomas heads it down, only as far as the 13, takes it onto his right-hand side. It's gone over the line, or has it? Adem thinks he's cleared it. The referee gives it. It's 3-1 to East London Ballers. I wasn't here on the day, so it's hard to see and try and gauge the energy that was around this game right now. But it seems like we're just flat from the look of it. And here is the 17 with a cross into the box, or what seemed like a cross, and it's gone all the way in. Even he doesn't understand it, but that just sums up today.
Yeah, and now you're here, man. Big stage, big occasion, man. Do you know much about your opposition, North Solihull Athletic?
Not much. I had a little look at their recent games, as you do. I think it'll be another tough game, to be honest. But if we turn up, I think we can get the job done.
Now, despite equalising late on and scoring a golden opportunity to win the game in normal time, the match went to a penalty shootout. And unfortunately, Carvell was one of the ones that missed, resulting in North Solihull Athletic winning the game, who now go on to face Highgate Albion in the finals of the National Cup. Back to the interview.
You're putting on not only for London, but for East London as well, in more particular, man. Obviously, you know this competition very well as well from last time in Baiteze. Like, talk to me about that pressure of putting on for your area.
I said it when we won the National Cups. That was probably one of my best days in football, winning that National Cup. Obviously, it was bittersweet at the end. Obviously, I didn't play in the final, but I played right throughout the competition, quarterfinals, semi-finals. In the final, I didn't get on. Obviously, being left out, we did win it. After the game, personally, I feel like I didn't win it. Also, I was a part of the squad, but it is something that I do want to do again. But yeah, that's kind of inside me, not getting on in the final. I've kind of brought that into this season, and there's more. There's something inside me that I need to play in that final.
Yeah, to kind of prove people wrong, like.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
And why did you make the move to East London Boys?
Joes, I've known Faz for a while, and the management. They've been about for a while, but this is a new team for this season. Obviously, players like Shaka, Kranz, Kay, like my close friends. So it's a new team, a new environment. Kind of just turn up and do your job, and then you go home.
You just spoke to Carvell. He's been there, he's done it. Shaka, been there, done it. Got people like Kranz, been there, done it. That's why we brought these boys in, because that experience is invaluable.
How's the environment different to Baiteze? Because you're not technically on YouTube. I've seen you featured on videos and stuff like that, but you're not technically a YouTube team. So
yeah.
Obviously there's that difference. But how does it difference, like in terms of playing style and all the rest of it? How does it differ?
In terms of playing style, obviously teams probably don't know as much about you as they would Baiteze. because obviously the YouTube videos are there to have a look at. So teams come up against us more of the unknown. So that helps in that aspect. But in terms of the YouTube size filming, it's probably more as I like it. If I kind of turn up, don't have to get recorded and then just go home and do your job type of thing.
You like kind of just going under
the radar. Exactly that. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. What's going on with Baiteze, man? Talk to me, because obviously you've been there numerous years. You must be seeing it from the outside looking in, thinking, what's going on?
Yeah, obviously it's that second season syndrome, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it does happen, but I think they had a few bad results at the start of the season, and then players stopped turning up. Once you're at the Nationals, that's the one everyone wants to win. Once you're at the London...
But even still, the league though?
The league, yeah. The league has to be your bread and butter.
Yeah.
It has to, yeah. I think what they're doing now is the right thing to do, I think, in terms of building for next season.
Yeah.
So I think if you keep getting the same players and they stop turning up, there comes a point where you have to just cut that off completely and just go into next season. It looks like they brought in a good couple young players, but I think, yeah, it's not been good enough. I think with the likes of the more experienced players that haven't been there this year, I think it's took its toll on the team, to be honest.
So do they need more of the old guard back? Because I feel like that's what they need, is some experience in certain situations, man. Like, you've even seen a lot of players now turn up at different teams now. Shamari's is he at Brook, is he?
Brook, correct, yeah.
You're obviously at East London Ballers with Shaka.
Yeah.
Do they need that old guard back? Even Teniola, someone like that, they need back in experience and stuff like that.
I would say so, yeah. I would say so, because when the going gets tough and you look beside you and you see that experienced leader alongside you in these big moments like today, you're going to need them type of players around you. When you haven't got that, you see the difference. And I think next season, I think they will go again.
Yeah.
I think they will, honestly, I think they will go again, but players have got to keep turning that throughout the whole season. Like, we've still got 5 cups to play for. That's because we're consistent throughout the whole season. We have a big squad.
Yeah. And then lastly, I've got to talk to you about Imedd. He's talking a lot. He's talking a lot. Teniola pulled up on him the other day at Baller League, I believe.
Okay, I scored 17 goals in half the amount of games that Sham scored. I think 18.
So yeah, I see a bit of that video.
Yeah. He even said something about you in terms of like some of the old lot wouldn't make it into the.
Into what?
Into the team that won the London Cup.
Allegedly, the new Baiteze is East London Ballers. Or are they a B team or A team? What's the situation?
Bro, for me, like, it's like, bro, we had a good year, a great year. We had some of the players, but you're saying new, like some of the players that were at East London Ballers now, they couldn't get into Baiteze when we won that London Cup. Let's be honest.
I played in the London Cup final.
What was he saying then? Why was he saying that then?
Last season, I started every game for Baiteze. I don't know. I suppose he sees character. I suppose it kind of boosts him a bit. But me personally, I don't have a problem with him. Obviously, last season we won the London Cup together.
Yeah.
It's more him. To be honest, I don't know. It seems like he's got something with Teniola now as well. So, but Teniola come with facts.
Yeah.
Teniola, that year we won the Nationals. Obviously, I think Sham was majority of the time starting ahead of him.
Yeah.
But every time Teniola played, he scored. And when you're in National Cup, no one can say anything to you.
Yeah.
And I think until Imedd wins the National Cup, I think he shouldn't be talking.
Wow.
Personally.
You can stop the talking, bro.
Now I know this interview was short but sweet, but please bear in mind he had a cup semi-final to play, so there's only so long I could pin him down to the hot seat for. But if you want more, you need to comment. We want more Rootz in the comments, and I'll trek down to the East End to interrogate him some more. Be warned, Stephen. Until then though, like the content, comment either way, and tell us who I should speak to next. Peace.